What's going on, everybody? It's going for the latest news, and here's the SmackDown review from last night's show. If you're new here, make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe. As we get prepared for the Royal Rumble, which is later on tonight, which is Saturday, 27th. SmackDown last night was a decent show, a decent close, up to the Rumble. Nothing too crazy. Carter and Kabuki Warriors. I forgot the Carter and Jade and Carter and the Kabuki Warriors had a great tag team match, women's match. They left it all on the table. We see an appearance from Trick Williams. Whoop that trick. Whoop that trick. Carmelo Hayes and seemed too pleased. So I guess it's safe to say that Trick Williams and Carmelo Hayes is officially brought to the main roster, from what it looked like there. AJ Styles interfered in the match with LA Knight and Solo Sikoa. LA Knight was on top in the beginning of the match, then there towards the end, and then that's when AJ Styles wanted to interfere in the match. Like I said, it was a decent show. Nothing too crazy, Like I said, like Trick Williams is now part of SmackDown as we get closer to, the Royal Rumble matches later on tonight. But I wanted to talk more about the Rumble for a little bit, like changes and who y'all think is going to be in there. I mean, I heard a couple of names already that's supposed to be in it, or surprises, or two out of a few. I mean, Xbox supposed to be in there. Who else? And the women's one, we might get AJ Lee back. Bailey is like pretty much like a strong number one to pretty much win the women's Royal Rumble. She cut a good promo on Friday night. Real good promo. Like I said, the Kabuki Warriors won the WWE Women's Tag Titles for Damage Control. EO is SmackDown Women's Champion, and if Bailey was to win the Rumble, the Women's Royal Rumble, she go on to face Rhea Ripley to fight her for her belt. But it could end up like that, but then anything could change, But I like how that's looking so far. That's an interesting storyline as far as like the women's wrestling is concerned as of right now. As far as Raw, the women's division, they got the names, but they need to do a little more better over there as far as the women's division, because SmackDown women's division, or just the SmackDown women's, is just the SmackDown roster itself, or the show itself has been better than Raw these past couple of weeks. Like, I know Raw was supposed to be the A show and SmackDown's supposed to be the B show, but Raw been looking more like the B show and SmackDown been looking more like the A show. I don't know if some of you agree with me, but for those of you that has been watching the past couple of weeks, or whatever the case may be, I mean, I know y'all could somewhat agree with me as far as Raw and SmackDown is concerned. But overall, great SmackDown. Better than Raw this week. I could say that much. We seen Paris Serena, The Rock's daughter. She was backstage with Nick Aldis for the Royal Rumble picks. That was pretty funny. Shout out to R-Truth, man. That man is just, he's funny, man. It's pretty obvious what number R-Truth got for those of you that seen the show, or seen a clip of him picking his number. It's pretty obvious what number he got. So that's a pretty good number. 19. I'm assuming that's what he got, but then again, it could be he had it backwards. It could be 6, or it could be what? No, R-Truth ain't no telling, man. That's what's so golden about R-Truth. You ain't no telling what he saw on that paper, or what they gonna have him, But it could be number 19, or whatever the case may be. But these are the show results from last night's show. like I said, it was a decent SmackDown. I just can't wait to later on tonight for the Royal Rumble. I know you guys can't wait. Like I said, we got that fatal four-way match between Roman, LA Knight, and Randy Orton and Triple Chief Roman Reigns. So I can't wait to see how that match. I know it's gonna be a good match, but me personally, I already know uh, the Tribal Chief is gonna come out on top. He's not losing that match. The question is, everybody wanted to know is who's gonna take that pinfall because of course it's not gonna be Roman. Um, it can't be LA Knight. I mean, it can't be. But then AJ Styles, I'm hearing he probably take the pin. Cause I don't think they will make Randy take the pin, whatever the case may be. I'm not too sure, but I'm hearing that AJ may take the pin because Tribal Chief going to win the match, man. He's going to win the match, and it's going to set up him versus The Rock at Mania, which they still, I guess, I don't know if it's gonna. It's like a 80% chance it's definitely still gonna happen, but it's still wishy washy and iffy, because with the whole Cody Rhodes situation and him finishing his story, whatever the case may be. So it's still a little wishy washy right now. But as far as The Rock and Roman, it's looking like a 80%, 70% chance it's still gonna happen. That's where they trying to go with it. They trying to. That is like I said, it's definitely gonna draw numbers. And we already seen Cody versus Roman last year. Not for nothing. We seen it already. So is it really gonna be the same kick as it was before? But I don't know. But I want to jump back to this Vince thing. Yeah, things is getting worse for Vince, man. It's getting really bad for him. He had to step down from TKO. He did it. I believe he did it yesterday. Um, yeah, this is not looking good at all. He stepped down. WWE lost the Slim Jim deal, and there's no telling what's going to happen with the whole TKO UFC and Edwards deal as far as with Netflix and all the other stuff is concerned. But yeah, Vince is he's in deep water right now. I mean, this is not looking good for Vince at all. And also, Brock involvement was him receiving it, pretty much calling a lady out her name and seeing her do explicit things. And yeah, so Brock, he looking like he's in hot water too, and anybody else that was like involved in this whole mess, because we may not see Brock ever again. Brock history might get erased from WWE because they talking about erasing Vince history from WWE, which is that's gonna be like real tough because I mean they definitely gonna have no choice but to do it because as far as business is concerned. But Vince, it's gonna be really really tough to erase Vince from wrestling history, because of what he so much he brought to the business and so much he sacrificed for the business. It's just gonna be. But at this point, yeah, it's looking like they're gonna have to just cut all ties with Vince, and anybody else involved. Um, if these allegations is true, which it seemed like it is, because he just stepped down, stepped down without no words or no nothing to say, just stepped down. So that makes me seems like these allegations are true. And Ryback, like I said, he had a whole lot to say about it. And Ryback was like, yeah, I've been trying to tell you guys about this guy, but nobody wanted to listen to me. So shout out to Ryback. Hopefully he could find his way back somewhere, or even I don't know if he's looking back into wrestling, but if he is, hopefully he find his way back somewhere. I was a fan of Ryback. I'm not gonna lie, but yeah, man, this thing not looking good for Vince. I just feel, I don't know, man. I don't know how to feel about this. Is this the reason why Stephanie McMahon just up and left? We never heard from her again. No, I mean you got to think about that stuff too. Shane. I mean, yeah, I know he got hurt, but we didn't hear from Shane again. You know what I mean? It's just they no. I feel like they knew what was up, or they knew what was coming. That's why they got out of Dodge, man. This is not looking good for WWE as a whole, because when you think of WWE, you think of Vince McMahon, and it may just get to the point where they, I don't know, I could be reaching, or it probably won't happen. They may have to just, they want to erase the full history. They may have to just change their name, change WWE into something else maybe, because with the whole WWE name, is just, you can't think of WWE and not think of Vincent Kennedy McMahon. I mean, minus all the crazy things he's being, alleged of doing. That's Vince as a human. I'm talking about Vince, the company man. That Vince. I mean, well, then again, I can't even say that, because he was being dirty in the company. So I can't even. I don't know, man. Vince, man, he's done, and everybody that is involved with him, including if Brock is definitely done, man. It's over. It's over for them. It's they already started pulling Vince merch off of the market and everything. It's over for Vince. It's really over for him. But you guys let me know what y'all think, man, about SmackDown and this whole Vince thing. Let me know what you guys find out, more updates. I'm keep following up with stories. The more I go on, I'm gonna try to do a live review on Royal Rumble, but I ain't, trying to get no copyright strike. But like, I'm gonna try to. If I don't do the live review, I would definitely, chime in a day before or something like. I mean a day after for you guys, with the whole, Royal Rumble and what happened, and probably the same night. Actually, I'll probably try to do a live or whatever. Hopefully, you guys come through and support it. I would really appreciate it. But you guys let me know what y'all think. Who y'all think gonna win the Royal Rumble? Who y'all think the surprise guesses is, and stuff like that. And how y'all feel about this whole Vince thing, man? What y'all feel like his punishment should be? Just stay away, right? Right. Like, share, comment, subscribe.